Good morning guys and happy Sunday. So I thought I'd film a week of eats today because I haven't done that in quite a while, and that's because I've just been busy with other videos. So I thought I'd take the opportunity to do so this week because I can fit around my schedule. I've got a full working week ahead, and if you don't know, I'm a full-time diagnostic radiographer. So this week in particular I'm doing like 9 to 5 shifts, so I'll be able to film a lot more than I would if I'm doing my 12-hour shifts. The difference between the 9 to 5s and 12-hour shifts is that I'm going to be doing Monday to Friday this week as opposed to 3 days on and 4 days off work. So yeah. Today's Sunday. I thought we started out on a Sunday so I have more time to chat to you guys, because throughout the week I'm probably not going to have a lot of time to do a lot of talking to the camera, more so a voiceover. But you would have seen my breakfast already, which was some white chocolate and raspberry waffles. It was absolutely delicious. I had that alongside a coffee, but right now I'm going to be meal prepping some brownies for the week and for my little mid-morning snack before I go off to do a grocery haul today. The brownies that I've decided to make are like similar ones to the ones that I made in my protein video, if you haven't gone and watched that already. But instead of the salted caramel chocolate chip cookies, I'm going to be using the gooey filled salted caramel cookies as the base, and I'm not going to cook it in the tin that I baked in last time. I'm actually going to make them like separately in these little circular shaped silicone molds, so they're going to be 12 servings to have throughout the week. I've already prepped the brownie batter, and another difference between the ones that I made in that video and this video is that this is going to be like the white blondie layer of the brownie, whereas this is going to be the cookie base. So it is going to be like a brookie style blondie type bake. So I've actually just crumbled up 2 gooey filled salted caramel cookies and I've popped it into this container, as I'm going to pop it in the microwave for around 10 seconds, and that's going to allow me to mold them into the molds as the base layer. So yummy. So for my little mid-morning snack this morning, I'm having a cupcake brownie. That's what I'm going to call it, a cupcake brownie. I couldn't quite decide the name, but I'm going to call it a cupcake brownie with some fresh strawberries just before I go food shopping, because otherwise I would buy the whole shop. Then I'm going to have some green tea in my very fancy mug, which I'll leave the exact shop down in the description box down below. But let's see the inside of this cupcake brownie, because it is absolutely delicious. Delicious. She's in normal clothing. Who is she? So I've got my shopping list, and part of my Sunday routine is to go weekly shopping, so that's what I'm going to do. So we are back home from our little weekly shop, and I'm just about to meal prep for 4 days out of the week. I tend to only meal prep for 4 just to keep the meals fresh, and then if I need to prep one more out of my 5-day working week, then I will whenever I feel like it in the evenings before the day. But my favourite thing to do is roast a bunch of vegetables and then serve it with like some sort of carb sauce, whether that be rice, whether that be potatoes or quinoa, and then have a protein sauce in there also. So in terms of roasted vegetables, I'll just give you a look. I'm going to be roasting up some red cherry tomatoes with some courgette, some red onion and some butternut squash, and then I use some seasoning with that. And today I'm going to be using some garlic granules. I just splatter it on like so, and then also some onion salts. And then I just drizzle on some olive oil, pop it in the oven to roast up for about 20 to 30 minutes, and then serve with the remaining of the ingredients. So my meal prep for the week is all done. All I'm going to do now to finish it off is sprinkle on some pepper, and then I'm just going to let these cool down whilst I actually make my lunch for today. But as you can see, for my lunch for the week, I'm just going to be having some kale with some roasted vegetables, some soy mince and a quinoa and bulgur wheat mix. As for the soy mince, I just soaked it in some hot water and then just placed it in the Tupperware here, and that's simply it. So for lunch, I've just air fried a aubergine as well as some cauliflower, which I seasoned in some turmeric and some garlic powder. I'm just going to open this aubergine up, and then I'm just going to add the cauliflower, some roasted chickpeas, some pomegranate, and then I'm also going to be using this coconut co-rolled tahini. I love the flavour of this, and it's got the perfect consistency, so I'm going to be drizzling that on top too. Just with some fresh parsley, a sprinkle of pepper, and some capers. Now for my lunch dessert, I'm gonna have one of my go-to favorite like snack slash dessert type things. I'm gonna be making some apple nachos, and for the toppings for this one, I'm gonna add some Livia's peanut butter spread. And then I'm gonna top it with one of her Millionaire Square Bites, and I absolutely love these. And just like that, that is my lunch for today.
Morning, evening, and midnight, such a wonderful delight.
So for dinner, I decided to make my delicious and fabulous tofu scramble recipe. I just love it time in and time out. And I served it with some roast potatoes with some pickled red cabbage and a lot of herbs. Then for my dessert, I had my Biscoff protein bar, which is coming in the next upload of mine, where I made 3 different styles of protein bars, which I'm very excited to share with you guys. So do tune in on Saturday where you will be able to find those. And I very much so enjoyed my dinner for this evening. Good morning guys, and happy 12th of April. This is how I woke up this morning, knowing that I was going to the gym. And for my little pre-workout snack, I had some rice cakes with some chocolate spread and some banana slices. And I tend to watch some YouTube in the morning before my workout session, just because it lightens my mood in the morning. And these rice cakes are just super simple and easy to have. Then I headed to the gym. And the app that I currently have all my workouts on is an app called Trainerize, and it's actually an app that I've been invited on via my boyfriend, who's a PT. So he plans my sessions and I'm able to log my weights accordingly so that I can progress over time. After my workout, I of course headed to work, and I prepped the night before some carrot cake overnight oats, which is just a staple delicious recipe to have, and I was watching some YouTube on the bus as per. For the carrot cake overnight oats, this is the recipe. It's super simple and easy to make, and I just threw it in the jar and packed it with me to take with me to work. So of course, as I've explained, I am a full-time diagnostic radiographer in a London hospital, and that usually consists of me taking x-rays via mobile x-rays. I go to A&E x-rays to take x-rays of body parts as well as fluoroscopy. And for my mid-morning snack on this day, I had my brownie cupcakes. I then continued to work all the way up until lunchtime, and for lunch I had my meal prep that I prepped for lunch, as well as my Biscoff protein bar and some fresh strawberries. I then headed home and made some dinner. And I decided to make a chickpea pizza omelette using my chickpea omelette recipe, and then stuffed the chickpea omelette with a load of toppings such as tomato puree, some Violife cheese, spinach and black olives. I then folded the omelette in half, allowed the cheese to melt, and then plated it up with some fresh salad, pickled cabbage and some seasoning. And then for my dessert, I just had some yogurt with some frozen berries and the Livia's peanut butter, aka my favourite kind of peanut butter, and just enjoyed that for my dinner. So for my pre-workout snack on Tuesday, I had my brownie cupcakes drizzled on with some Alpro vanilla custard, served with some raspberries, and just look at the texture of that, it was just fabulous. Then I had a very, very frothy coffee. Can we just admire the froth? That's how you should froth your coffee. And I just watched that with some YouTube, of course. I then headed to the gym to do an upper body workout. And then went en route work having my overnight tahini Weetabix. And to make this, all I did was crush up 3 Weetabix with a scoop of protein powder. And then I added some almond milk, mixed it all together, and then placed it in a to-go container. Topped it with some bananas, some chocolate chips, tahini, and a drizzle of syrup, and it was ready to go. I then travelled to work and got off at my stop, which is actually parked outside the Big Ben. Then I went to theatre on this very day, which is where I just do the x-rays for theatres and the surgeons. For my snack, I had my Millionaire protein bars and continued to work up until lunchtime, which I just had my usual that I prepped, the crisps and some apples. The crisps that I used were the My Vegan new soya crisps, and they're so delicious. I had it in the Thai sweet flavour. I then headed home and made some dinner. And I was feeling very lazy, guys, so I just mashed up some avocado and some rice cakes, and then sauteed some mushrooms, garlicky mushrooms of course, sprinkled on some chili flakes and had that as my dinner. I also made myself a oatmeal bowl, drizzled on with some syrup and some Biscoff biscuits with Biscoff spread, of course. Good morning guys, and happy Wednesday. So she's wearing makeup. Why, you may ask? Because I am actually going out with my friend tonight. We are going out to get some food at this vegan food festival market sort of thing. So I'm really excited for that, but of course I've got work first. But I am just headed to the gym to smash out a lower body session, and let me just update you on the gym situation. I have been loving being back at the gym. It has only been 2 days. Today will be my 3rd day, but honestly, the feels and the pump I get out of it, I've been loving it. So I hope that never ends again. In terms of the gym capacity and the busyness of it, it is rammed in my gym. So I've been going really early so that it doesn't reach full capacity and I have to line up, because you can't book slots in my gym. You just turn up and it's like first come first serve sort of thing. So I'm actually going to head off there now. Stop talking to the camera. I just wanted to say hello. Hello. And I'll catch you guys with my breakfast after my workout. So on the way to work, I had my blueberry oats parfait and it was really, really nice. And I just ate that whilst watching some Linda Sun. To make the blueberry oats parfait, I just mixed together some stewed blueberries, some protein powder, some oats and some chia seeds. Put some soy yogurt at the bottom of the pot and then topped it with the blueberry oats, some blueberries and some quinoa pops, and then it was ready to package up and take with me for the following day on the way to work. I was then again rotated in A&E x-rays, but I also did mobiles during the day. And then for my little mid-morning snack, I had 2 Lotus Biscoff biscuits with a coffee and a toffee flavour drop. I worked up until lunchtime. And then for my lunch, I had my usual prepped meal, some strawberries, and then my matcha and raspberry flavoured protein bars, which will be in Saturday's upload. I then continued to work until it was home time, got ready and met up with my friend. Hello guys, so I am back home now from that little vegan food festival that me and my best friend went to. It was really nice. As you can see, I had the charcoal seitan burger and it was just beautiful, beautiful stuff. And then we went to the bakery section and got ourselves some little baked goods, and I went for the Biscoff cookies. Of course, we saw that coming. As soon as I saw it, in fact, my eyes were just like luring about and was like, is there any biscuits on those cookies? I saw it and I was like, they're calling my name. Then I saw the Oreo blondies and I just saw blondie. So I went for it. And yeah, it was just a really great time to see my best friend again, and we both tried each other's goods. I thoroughly enjoyed everything. I enjoyed my time, but I will catch you guys tomorrow morning for my breakfast. Good morning guys and happy Thursday. So for my breakfast today I decided to make some matcha banana filled pancakes, and I've really been loving doing this. It's so simple but yet so delicious. And then with the remaining batter that I don't cover the banana with, I just make pancakes underneath them. But let me show you the insides because I think we're onto something here. But can you see how the banana is nice and soft and squishy? Like combined with the pancake batter, it's so sweet and so delicious. Love it. And then I sprinkled on some blueberries with some white chocolate chips, and then I'm having a frothy coffee. So as it is a Thursday, that typically is a rest day, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to enjoy my breakfast here now, and then I'll probably catch you guys next when I'm at work with my mid-morning snack. So for my mid-morning snack, I had another one of my homemade vegan Biscoff protein bars, which is coming in Saturday's upload. I then continued to work up until lunchtime, and again I was in A&E X-ray. For lunch, I had my prepped meal. I had some strawberry yogurt with some fresh strawberries and roasted chickpeas. Then I worked up until home time, returned home to make a lovely, yummy, comforting dinner. Hi guys, so I am back from work now, and I've actually made my dinner and prepped my breakfast and lunch for tomorrow, because as you would have seen previously in this vlog, I only prepped 4 meals out of the 5 days that I'm working, and I've got it in here, so I'll share it with you tomorrow. But for my breakfast, I just crumbled up some of the brownie cupcakes that I made earlier on in this week, and then layered it with some protein yogurt and some syrup and just another layer of the brownie cupcake. But that is going to be my breakfast. But for dinner, I have made myself some scrambled tofu with some sweet potato, avocado and some spinach. Heavenly, my kind of comfort food, and it's just what I need after work. And then for my dessert, because I am literally trying to get rid of my cupcake brownies, and the only way to get rid of them is of course by eating them. So I've got 2 of them heated up here, and I've got some custard that I'm going to pour on top like so. And I'm going to enjoy this for my dessert and have this beautiful meal for my dinner. So I'll probably catch you guys tomorrow. Good morning, and happy Friday everyone. So for a pre-workout snack, I opted for some rice cakes with some biscuit spread and a banana with my frothy coffee that I love to have in the morning. Rice cakes are super simple and super delicious to have, and I love having it as a little pre-workout snack before my workout. On Friday, I did an upper body and core workout, which was scheduled on my Tonerize app that my boyfriend schedules in for me. For my post-workout meal, I had my cupcake brownie parfait that I made previous to this day, which I shared with you guys earlier on in this video, and I just enjoyed that whilst watching some YouTube on my way to work. For my mid-morning snack, I had the new blueberry perkier bar, which I really love this new flavour. And I had a cup of tea with that whilst watching my beautiful view outside my workplace. Then for lunch, I had a roasted cauliflower chickpea tahini wrap with some apples and my matcha protein bars, which is going to be in Saturday's upload. Please do not miss out on it. It's going to be an absolute love for you guys. For the chickpea wrap sort of thing, I just added some roasted cauliflower with some chickpeas, tahini, spinach and a wrap all together, and it was just super simple yet so filling and delicious to have for my lunch. After work, I headed home, of course, and I was on my period on this day. I just got on it and I was really craving something super comforting and super cheesy. So I made myself a cheesy pasta by adding some cheese with some garlic powder and some almond milk to make a cheesy sauce, combined with some garlic mushrooms because I love garlic mushrooms, from some fresh peas, and voila, that was my dinner for Friday Eve. Then for my little dinner dessert, I made a chocolate mug cake, which I made on a previous video, but I'll link it in the description box down below for you guys. And it was absolutely divine. But that is pretty much it that I had for my week of eats. I really do hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you liked it by giving me a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more from me. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.